All right, so we're in Guilbertsville, New York, a little over an hour from the college in the beautiful Butternut Valley. And these are the showgrounds for the Guilbertville horse shows, which are run by Mill Street Stables. So as I look back, the stables themselves are, you can see an indoor past that view of that tent. That's the stables. We're on a big field that at one time was a polo field. And there were two different teams that were here playing each other in the community, as well as polo people shipped up. The stabling, the barns, that roof, the two roofs way down there, they were polo stabling. And this field was made for a polo field with drainage, with the right kind of grass. And it's just a wide open space, and Millridge was able to purchase this field near their farm, and they run horse shows here. We're at the end of a day of a beginner horse show, but basically as they set things up, that modular building is the secretary's stand that's always there, and with a storage container next to it or two. And then this is the main ring, which is used mostly for the Shinseigo horse shows, which are hunter shows. Hunter equitation shows from a local nature, not USEF, but balanced off USEF. The next ring over, which is wooden, a little bit smaller, that's the beginner ring, and you're going to have stick standards in there, no color. Little kids are there, and they're learning walk, trot, and canter. Some walk trotters. So that ring can be going on at the same time in a typical year. And then the jumper ring is the farthest ring over. There's a nice stream right on the edge of it there. But the jumper ring is there. And as you can see, makes for a nice big grass field. And then they'll have a jumper derby where you head out from the jumper ring and you'll jump some natural jumps, which are out alone out in the field with kind of a little bit of nice swale on the ground and a play to the ground. They'll also have a hunter derby at the end of a hunter day where they would jump out of this hunter ring over one of those jumps, right? And then they would jump some of the jumps in the field. Some of them are show jumps in the field, and some of them are natural jumps put in there, and then they would jump back into the ring. So it's big, wide open spaces. They can come over here, obviously, as a commercial barn. They're here, they're setting up the shows, but they're schooling here a lot. There's nothing that takes the place of a nice, big, grass-covered area to work. I mean, there's nothing like it. And so it's really quite nice showgrounds, and they've built it up slow but sure. I'm showing you this. Now this is after, because of the COVID, instead of running a day's worth of horse show with 3 rings, they ran over 3 days. They had a jumper day, which was an afternoon. They had a little kids day, which went from 11 to 4:30. And then tomorrow they'll have the ordinary hunter equitation show, which will be a little busier, but they have to control how many. As people drove in, they had to take temperatures. You have to document no spectators. Each rider can have someone with them. But it's a strange year. Normally they'd run at least 3 horse shows as part of the association, and the shows would be busy. And also here they'll run some 2 phases where on the grass over there they will set up a dressage ring, and then the show jumping is there, and you put those 2 courses together on different days, on just the 2 phase days, and they'll run two of those a year.